Let's make black and white cookies today. We're going to use a handheld mixer to mix up our dough. We're still going to need a rubber scraper, a sifter and a bowl for our dry ingredients, and a bowl for our liquids. In the sifter, let's add our flour, our salt and leavening agents, and some cornstarch to keep these nice and soft. Sift that together. Now for our mixer. Let's plug in the attachments. Line up the notches and twist and press to lock them in. Make sure your mixer is not plugged in yet. You don't want to run your hand through the mixer by turning it on by mistake. We're ready to plug it in. In our bowl, add your eggs and your sugar. Let's add a lot of air by mixing this up. I'm going to mix this on medium to medium-high speed. It'll look just frothy at first, but as you mix it, you're going to add air and it's going to lighten in color. Nice and fluffy. We're going to add our sour cream. Mix that up. Now for some flavor, we have vanilla and a little bit of almond extract. We're also going to add some lemon zest. Use a microplane to zest the lemon. Don't go too far, it should be light yellow. Zest up that lemon and add some melted butter. Mix that up. Add your dry ingredients that you've already sifted. I like to mix it halfway with the mixer just to get it going. Once it looks like this, I'm going to switch to my rubber scraper. I don't want to overmix this batter and ruin my cookies. Fold the batter together to incorporate all the dry ingredients. When it's done, it'll look like this. We need to transfer this to a container and let it chill in the fridge for at least an hour or overnight. When you're ready to bake, line a cookie sheet with parchment paper and get a cookie scoop ready. Gently scoop out your dough. You're probably going to use 2 cookie sheets in our class. I'm just going to make part of the dough right now. Leave lots of space between the cookies because they do spread out quite a bit. I usually only put 5 on each cookie sheet. There we go, ready for the oven. Let's make our frosting while we wait. We have all of our mise en place ready. I also have a whisk here. To our powdered sugar, we're going to add our corn syrup. Mix that up a little bit. Now we're going to gradually add about a 1/4 cup of water. I just like to add a little bit at a time and mix as I go. I don't want to add too much water. This got pretty difficult to do, so if I were you, I might just use an electric mixer instead of a whisk. Once it looks like hot lava, it's done. I'm going to put about half of this in a bowl and set it aside, and add the cocoa powder to the rest. Mix in that cocoa powder. You might need a little bit more water. There we go, half chocolate, half vanilla. Our cookies are done. I did the touch test to make sure. If it springs back when it's lightly tapped, they're done. They need to cool completely. Transfer them to a wire rack and turn them upside down so the flat side is facing up. Once your cookies are totally cool, use a small offset spatula or a knife to spread vanilla on half of each cookie. Be very gentle. These cookies are a cookie, but they're still kind of cakey. You don't want to break them. Now we're going to put chocolate on the other half. Make sure you're gentle. It's okay if both frostings overlap each other a little bit. That's actually the best part. Yum, they look great. I think these black and white cookies will become one of your favorites too.